Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new series. And this series is of Stoneblock 4, which is a mod pack designed by the FTB team. And it's basically the vibes of a skyblock, except you're trapped in a little cave in the ground, and everything is stone, basically. So, this is just our little spawning room. This stone block, if you've ever played any of the other stone blocks, is a bit different. So, one of the other ones, it obviously has the quests, it does that sort of stuff. I think the first one actually didn't have any hiccup quests at all, if I remember, and I could be wrong. But this still does have quests, and it very much actually is reliant on them, because this one actually has way more for storyline. And to get our story started, we have to talk to this echo projection. And so that's what we're gonna do.
Anomalous entity detected. Initiating program. Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Base. Work. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The World Engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all humankind. Without the knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you can see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more World Engine archives. Now you have activated the work. The portal upstairs has become traversable. Task. Press complete stage and claim reward to enable access to the world selection portal.
So we'll complete this. Begin your journey of this petrified world and return to me once you've acquired a crude tool capable of unearthing materials and basic resources. Craft a crude brush. There's also a little shop here. We'll come back when this is more relevant. But as far as I know, there are things here which you can only get here. You will not get them in other places, basically. So once we come out of the top here, so down there is the Archive of Guidance. That's where we've just came from. And there's some other archives, obviously sprinkled along here, but they are not things we need to worry ourselves off because we can't go to any of them yet. But we're going to this massive portal right here. So these are the different worlds you can start in. We've got the Resilient Tough Cave, Lush Mangrove Cave, Pre-Industrial, Cherry Tree, a completely dark hole where I don't think you can see anything. And we're going to go with the Mysterious Cave, which I believe is just a little stone square, and we're going to put the torch right in the middle. We're also going to hit F7, so we've got the light overlay happening there, because that is just going to be very helpful whenever you start going out too far. If you start seeing little red X's, that means mobs are going to spawn there. So that's just something for us to be aware of, basically. So once we're here, you've got your quests, which basically useful commands, home, back, spawn, and the tips. This stuff actually we will definitely be using. It is stuff that is important. This is just letting you know that this has lots of mods with progression. Some of the mods are gated due to the storyline, so you might need to do other things. And if you want a final challenge, it's to complete the World Engine. So the further we go, the more quests along the sidebar we will get, especially within the Echoes of History. So we're just doing this little one right now, which, as you can see, basically ends with us getting little bonsai trees and getting like dirt stuff, basically. So the Mysterious Path, welcome to the archives. Spoke to the Echo, we did that, thank you very much. We go through the portal, thank you very much. And then this is about events. So they have little events that pop up. So this one that's going to spawn is the Loot Bee. But down here it also talks about there being a jump scare one, which basically spawns a creeper. Now, I'm probably just going to leave that one on. So this is our little Loot Bee. Thank you for an egg. Gonna give us anything else? Another egg. Anything else you got in there? A bit of leather. Are we good? Oh. Another egg. Oh. A bit of honeycomb. And a bit of iron. Beautiful. Once he drops all of his loot, he just despawns. And it's good. And we got some noodle soup. Delicious. So, the very first thing we need to do now is get some stone. Also, yes, sorry, I don't think I actually explained why the creeper one doesn't... The creeper one I'm gonna keep, but it doesn't really affect me too much because I have mob damaged off because I just didn't want to deal with it, to be honest. So they can't damage if they do spawn anyway. And I don't know if those ones actually do. I think those ones just explode on you. I don't know if they actually damage, but I just turned it off anyway. But yeah, so what I need to do now is I need to punch these with my bare fist, because I would do it with anything in my hand. I'm not going to get anything. So I need to punch these with my bare fist to get some little stone pebbles. And then as you can see, once I do that, I get a little bit of cobblestone. So we'll get enough to... There we go. That's one more. And then with this, we make a crafting table. And so that's this done. We got more money. We got some pebbles. So then this is just letting you know that we do have Ultimine. You can only use it when you have a tool in your hand, but also it does not work on stone. So for this, I need to make a stone hammer so I can get gravel and dirt. And for this, I need to get a crook for smashing gravel down further. It makes dirt, and then use the crook on the dirt, and I'll get like saplings and things like that. So as you can see, like that has a little stick, and you'll be, how'd I get that? But it is actually, one second, sorry, I need to make it into cobblestone first. You get stone sticks like this. Well, sorry, stone rods. And that is what we're going to be using for the first little bit. So we're just going to be getting some of this. And we do this. And then I believe... Is it like that? I don't actually know how to make either of these things. Damn. Oh, sorry, I know how to make the crook. Oh, I need one more rod. Okay. Annoying. Okay. I will be back when I'll have more cobblestone. I think that's just gonna be easier, you know? Okay, so we have made our hammer and our crook. Don't need the crook right this second. But yeah, so for this, obviously I'll take my money from a crook. So now I need to get gravel and dirt. So I then will hammer stone. I obviously could, if I really wanted, like still just get stone pebbles with my hand and make them into cobblestone, but obviously this I get 1 for 1, which is a lot better. So I will take some stone. I'll just finish doing this wall, might as well, you know? There we go, there's 20. And then we will basically build out this. Now luckily I can ultimine cobblestone. I got my gravel, but I need dirt right now. So we're gonna just dig it again. And then we got dirt. So then from this is where I need to get the saplings to make a tree. And I'm going to just actually put one of these down first, so then I have the space to plant a tree. And then break it with a crook. And then look at that. We got dark oak. And we got enough to actually make a dark oak tree. We got some spruce. We got acacia, cherry. We are... Oh, and birch. We are just going to use the basic oak. And I believe I can dance on it to make it grow. So I can't... I was going to ultimine there. I can't ultimine because I don't have a tool in my hand. I could do it with the crook, but that's just going to use up durability, which I don't think is the best plan right now. So we'll take down the tree. Beautiful. Obviously, we get more. And I believe... I need to do it with the crook while waiting for you. I can use squat grow. Yeah, so then I need to make wooden shears so I can get the leaves. Obviously, this is just a good time to start getting charcoal production. And this is a different kind of stone hammer you can get, which just makes it easier to mine. So that basically is what I'll be doing for the next little minute, I will see you back once I've got a bit more going on here, because I'm just going to be doing this for a little bit now. So I'll be back when I have something new to show you. Okay, so ooh, my tree has grown. My axe broke, so we're doing what we're doing. So we've got some oak leaves. I've got a stack. I've got some stuff cooking as well. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make this little basket here. So this is a wooden basin. It's just logs. And I just stick it in here, do this, place it down, and then as far as I know, I put leaves on top, and then I make sure I have jumping room, and I stomp them in, and that is how we are going to get some water. Did I not go in? Okay, well, I mean, it's making noises, so I feel like it can go in. And okay. Yeah, so we now have 4 buckets worth of water. That's just living there now. So we'll get this. So the next thing we need is we need to get leaves. So if leaves are dried out, sorry, we have leaves, we need to get straw. If leaves are dried out, they can be used to make stronger fibers. So I make a campfire, place the leaves on top of them, they'll dry it out. Once they dry, I should be able to turn the dried leaves into straw by breaking them with a crook. So my next thing is to make a campfire. So it's just wood, sticks, and a bit of charcoal. That in there. So sticks, wood, charcoal, campfire. I'm gonna put this right in the corner so that I can start using it also for... So if I do this, I think it said put them on top. Or do they... Oh, they actually go on it. Okay. You know what? That makes more sense. The campfire is quite literally made for that. While we're waiting, actually, I also am going to make a new axe. Because that does not hurt to have. And we're gonna stick another one of them in. Oh! They're flying off. Let's put some more on, might as well. So these are our dried leaves. We get our crook. And now we got straw. Okay, so now we have the straw. Oh. I'll buy all my other things. Oh, a Starbuncle gift. So now that I have my straw, chapters are shaped like gear or echo related quests. This means that you will likely need to return to an echo to complete the quest. Okay, blah blah blah. This is what we need. With the straw, I can now make a basic version of the most important tool, the crude brush. With gentle hand stroke of the brush, you'll be able to find the minerals hidden inside broken stones. You should return to the Echo Guidance to show him your progress, and then I can just use /spawn. So I just need a stone pebble, a stick, and a bit of straw. And these, if you've ever done any kind of sky block or anything like that, this brush mechanism, I was going to say mechanism is basically instead of strainers. So you don't need to do like the strainer stuff, you would just use... Well, I forgot I have my dry brush, my dry leaves over here. You would use these instead of using any kind of like the strainers and stuff like that. It's just a different way of doing the same thing, basically. I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit. So, what did I get from the Starbuncle? I got Frostbite and some Source Gems. Not bad. So what I now need to do... Oh, but actually what I wanted to do is... If I... Oh. Do that. I wanted to make some stone so I can make that 3x3 stone. Thingy-bob. So... Now that I've made it, the actual thing I should do is I should go back to the Echo of Guidance first and then get started on these other two things. So I don't know if I've set a home, so I'm just gonna set... I'm gonna not be in capitals when I do it. Set home. My home is set. So if I type in /spawn, it opens a wee portal. I walk through it. And we're back! So now we're back at the Echo Projection to see what he has to say.
As you are now aware, my primary directive is to restore the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impenetrable barrier to protect its internal systems from those who do not follow the proper work protocol. Access will require teleportation using Chronon energy. Chronon is a powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. A Chronon generator will passively store Chronon within the Chronon cell. We have located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with the necessary resources to craft this generator. Past data has shown that mortal entities require the consumption of nutrient-rich substances in order to function. To accommodate for this need and to avoid past results, you may now acquire food from within our shop. Note: you may access your base of operations by walking through the portal again. Task: craft and submit a Chronon generator to your quest.
Okay, cool. So now in the shop, well, it lied to me because it said I could buy food. Oh, it didn't lie to me. I can buy random food. So we're going to ignore that. We're going to... Okay, well, my portal's not here. You lied to me. But if I do /home... I haven't... What do you mean I haven't unlocked home yet? Okay, well, I guess I'd have to go back up then. And walk through the portal, because I don't have... I must have took too long. Yes, also, while we're walking, so this, you'll see it says Unearther level 1, Novice. You can upgrade your level in the Unearthing. And by doing so, then you will get more stuff. And I've just had a massive lag spike. And by doing so, you will get more stuff. So... See, now it's like open more, because now we have to make this generator and the action pad. So this basically is if you brush the dirt, instead of picking through dirt with a crook, use that and I'll get seeds. Grass or delightful dirt can also be used to make a passive mob farm. This can be a good source of food and resources, especially leather. The Echo Guidance now sells a gateway containing passive mobs. So if I get a grass seed, I can make grass. Blah, blah, blah. Getting sand or dust, using a hammer, I can get the sand or dust. This will provide different resources needed for progression. The hammer can also smash down compressed blocks to speed things up. You can't dust. Like, I can't use this on compressed blocks, so I need them to not be compressed. But you can hammer compressed blocks, which is easier, obviously. Proving yourself to show the Echo that you've learned how to unearth resources from the world. I should make an iron hammer from the materials I brushed from gravel. This will speed up gathering cobblestone greatly. Completing this quest will upgrade my Unearther level, which increases the types of items that you receive from brushing. So yeah, so like by doing the questing, so like here you'll see, oh, I got Unearther level 2 basically. And then we'll need to get stuff and we'll need to go. So they said if I face north, there it is there. So this is where they want me to go. It's this little spring that's been discovered north of my base. So that's it right there. But there's no point really going there right now. I feel like we might as well work through some of this stuff right here. So I'm just gonna be getting dirt, basically. Getting dirt and I do this. I think this is how I make that other hammer. Yes, this is how I make the 3x3 hammer. So this one, see, you see the lines? I can hammer 3x3, or I can hit shift and hammer just one. So I can still do precision, but I get more in the get-go. So, ooh. Fantastic. You have spawned exactly where I need you to. Dropping more things. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A crystal barrel. Oh. Can I, if I place this down, can I break it? Metal barrels. See, my concern is if I pass it down, I'm not gonna be able to break it. Okay, we'll see. I'm going to make some torches, actually. It'd be helpful, you know? And then we are gonna just get hammering, you know? Okay, so we've done our dusting, we've done all that. We are cooking up some clay into bricks and cooking up some iron clusters into iron ingots. So the reason why we want the clay bricks is because we want to make some bonsai pots. So this is a good way for growing trees. 1 second, let me just... you know what, let's make a double chest actually. So, we'll just take you, and I need to take you, and I will take you for now. So, the way the bonsai pots work is if I take my double chest, we'll just put them over here, I guess. And we'll take one of my hoppers, aim it in there. Where's my bonsai pot? It kind of blends in, it's hard to see. Stick it on top of the hopper. So then in here we stick our tree, our wood, and then this is just the decoration. So right now it's just going to be cobble. And as you see, it's just growing a tree. Now, the issue is there's no tool for harvesting. So you want to insert a tool for harvesting, and then it will harvest and it'll go down here. So I do have enough to make another bonsai pot, which I will. And I'm thinking of getting one of the other tree types, because you might... Oh, I've just grown that tree. You might as well. So I'm thinking let's grow spruce. Oh, I don't have the other things that I need. Oh, those two in there as well. And we now have made 13 ingots. So what is it they want me to make? One of these hammers. Okay. That is fine. I can do that. But then I also need to make... Oh, whoopsies. 2 stone axes. Hopefully, I think stone axes can go in here. Yes. And so I do think these do last an okay amount of time. But obviously, the better the item in here, the longer it'll last. I will need to replace these over time. But as you can see, we're just passively getting logs now. Which is never a bad thing. I'll still keep that tree there. I might as well. You know, it's not really harming anybody. So, we now have gotten this. Ooh, what on earth did I just get? Oh, sugar. An assembler? Oritech. Okay. Well, I don't know what you are, so we're just gonna put you in here. And I will deal with you at another time. And we'll get my money. I got the unearther level, which means that I should... What? Oh. Just got some sand. Why can't I break that? If I do this, though, can I break you? The dust has settled within 10 suspicious blocks that might contain valuable loot. Okay. But we did just get an archwood sampling, and so I might... Can I grow that instead? It looks like it. So that would not hurt to get started with Ars Nouveau and get some of that going. Yes! No, it's vexing archwood, but I think it's fine. Okay, and we're just gonna make another chest. And we're just gonna make this a double chest so I can just fire. I don't want to fire you in there. Fire all of this just in there. And you can go in here. We're generating stuff. Okay. So, now we've done this. Arguably, unearthing levels. Cool, fantastic. Secrets of the Spring. So we want to get some amethyst shards. And then we'll need this. I'm assuming we get this from dust. Yeah, so I'm going to need more dust to get that. But I think we should go... So I just need to head north. So I have the light level indicator on also. Which basically just means whenever... Oh. If I'm holding it in my offhand, it won't do it. Because it won't spawn. Okay, yeah, like that. Oh no, it does still. That's fine. So basically anytime you start seeing those, that's when you want to place this thing. Okay, I'm starting to hear it. So that's good. Ooh! And I believe we're here. Oh, there we go. I was concerned. Damn. Okay, so let's... Oh, just gonna... Beautiful. Let's run around real quick. I don't believe mobs spawn here, but that doesn't mean I don't want to have it lit up a little, you know? Okay. And it's beautiful. There's so many candles. Okay, so I think I need to go up there. Up here there's some amethyst shards. Ooh. And some of these, and I'll definitely want to take these. I mean, as you can see, my pocket is basically full. But I will definitely take some free items. Oh, and this. Okay, see, now I just about have space for my amethyst shards. Is this one gonna be the easiest one to get to? Probably. We're just gonna put you there, and sorted. Can I... Are any of these budding, or are they all just block? I think they're just block. Okay. And there's... I feel like I'm gonna have to come back here. Okay, so... You know what, I'm gonna put those in there. And we're just gonna have to come back, you know? There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I have so much dust. There's so much dust everywhere. But I've got the dust and things, so now it's to make this. So I need glass, iron, a clock, and I need copper. So do I have... I have some copper clusters. I can make this. Okay, that's that part done. So then I just need iron. I need a clock, which I also can make. Oh, sugar, get rid of you. Yeah, so I just need the glass now. And let's just get that out of the way. So then it's done. And then we can go talk. Oh, beautiful. So, we've made our Chronon generator. So I need to submit it. I got all of that. I've also got another loot bee. Oh, I didn't take any of the stuff that I get. So I get some money. I get dirt that can be used. Will ignite in daylight if exposed to the sky. Light level of 5 and above stops them. Okay. I get that back. Lost Cell of Echoes. And the World Engine. So with the materials you've gathered, I've crafted that. It's time to submit it and return to the Echo Guidance. Doing this will reward the player on all the players with that stuff. You submit the generator and go there. So the Chrono Cell allows you to store power time. The generator will slowly generate for the cell, which enables teleportation to your base using /home. You can also use the cell to teleport to the World Engine using Snake, right-clicking it within your hand. Oh. Get my bee goodies before they despawn. Which I think, yeah, I got another one of those crystal barrels. I really should see if I can break that barrel. We're going to just put you in there. I do believe also that this cell can, yes, it can go in there. And I think, yeah, this also can go in there. And I should, oh, I thought I wore it. So it should be visible, but, oh well, okay. So, action pad. The action pad is a marvel of the ages. It can root any of your commonly used commands, such as home spawn, world engine. For your device, you can open the menu by using the item or with keybind, my other teleportations, blah blah blah. You can claim a replacement. Okay. So, I believe that actually goes there. So it said dash. Okay, yes, so this is now what we have. So we have spawn, home, world engine, and route to guidance. Which, let's just go to spawn. We get a little door. And we'll see what the echo projection has to say.
You have progressed well. However, solitary effort has proven inefficient in past attempts. To improve your odds, you will require assistance. In the shadows, you may find the remains of previous helpers. This damaged ender lead should assist you when converting them within a healing spring into a useful companion. You will be required to convert this helper into a token, which can be bought to the system to recognize your progress. This can be done by making an echo encoder within the world engine. Task: convert a zombie villager in a healing spring and turn them into a worker token using the echo encoder.
Cool. So I also can get these. So this is basically if I buy this, it should be able to spawn those items in the cows, chickens, sheep, pigs, rabbits, and that's a good way to get passive mobs, which we're not going to do right this second. What I actually want to do is go to the world engine. So this is the world engine. Crazy, isn't it? So this is the world machine, and this is what I need to do. I need to bring the thing here and do all that sort of stuff. And I actually can fly in here because it's, you know, secret base and all that stuff. But this is the main sort of crux of the place. This is where I need to do all my things, is in here. So now that we're done this sort of part, we now have the zombie villager, bring it to here, and then start getting into this. Villager breeding, round flesh into leather, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this is a good place to break it. So we are gonna finish here. We've done a good bit. I feel we've done a good amount. And I'm gonna probably in between get more of a base, you know, because right now we're not really working with a lot, are we? It's oh, okay, well, none of that was what I wanted to do. I forgot you can go back through it. We're just a little stone hole, which is fine, but I do think we could, you know, do a bit better. So I might just continue carrying on with what we've got going on, and you just get a little stockpile of some ores and things. So to really sort of speed up for us. So next time, hopefully we'll be getting into this stuff here, which should get us some of the villager stuff. And that's what we're going to be getting into. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new series. If you did enjoy it, maybe give it a like, maybe even a comment. And if you really enjoyed it, and or me, it would be really nice if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!